Hi guys, I'm Trixiebella,
And I am the Kate next door.
and together we're Ka Trixie.
And we are back with you today with another Dead by Daylight reaction. And this is, as it says on the screen, number 16. We all know that it's technically not chapter 16. There are a few chapters behind, but yeah. So 16th killer should be.
Awesome. Well, let's hit play and see what we're going to be watching.
Yep, yep.
Cleaning tools, painting. Is it? What did that say? Oh, say. Is is this ghost face? I was like, was that his
Yep.
robes at the bottom of the thing?
Yep. Oh, don't forget to pay.
3-year anniversary. Full
Yep.
ghost face reveal. Oh my gosh. Before we continue with the video, I want to go back and I want to see something really quickly. I want to see if I saw what I thought I may have seen. Okay. Okay. It said roofing.
What did you think? What did you think?
Of what I thought I saw?
Yeah, what did you think it said?
I thought that said hooking
Oh, okay.
instead
I
of
thought it was
roofing.
gonna be something kinkier.
No, I thought that said cleaning tools, painting, and hooking. Like he was looking for hooking supplies.
Ah,
And it said roofing. That's why I wanted to go and just look at it after.
ah.
But I was like, at the bottom, I was like, is that ghost faces stuff?
Yep. And so Ghostface was released without a survivor.
All by his lonesome.
Yep, him and Cannibal be alike in that way.
Poor lonely guy.
The Ghost Face is the 12th and latest chapter for Dead by Daylight. Acquaintances can be dangerous deceptions. Our workplace is filled with them. Strangers sitting beside us 5 days a week. A distant familiarity grows from habit,
Oh, doesn't like
and the
him. Mouse
blanks
was where I
are
had
filled
it.
with assumptions as we forget how little we know. That is, until they prove us wrong. The new killer is called the Ghost Face. A part of him always remained hidden from view. Each morning he'd suppress his nature, putting on the mask of normality. At night, however, he'd reveal his true face. Shrouded in darkness, he would become the Ghost Face, a white blur in the night that stalked his victims before sneaking inside their home.
Wow.
The Ghost Face's power is Night Shroud. While Night Shroud is active, the Ghost Face emits no red stain, and his terror radius shrinks to nil, which allows
And
him
he
to
is
stalk survivors.
undetectable.
He goes into stealth mode and stays that way as long as he remains unseen from all survivors. Stalking survivors makes them suffer from the exposed status for a limited time.
Oh my
To
gosh.
stalk more efficiently, the Ghost Face can lean around corners.
It took me a long
and
time to
crouch
figure out how to
well.
lean. I
The
had a hard
Ghost Face
time.
comes with 3 perks.
Yeah.
I'm all ears. When survivors do a rushed action outside your terror radius, their aura is revealed for a limited time. It then goes into cooldown. Thrilling tremors. After picking up a survivor, all generators not being repaired by survivors are blocked by the entity and cannot be worked on for a limited time. The affected generators are outlined in white. Furtive chase. You become obsessed with one survivor. When your obsession is hooked, the perk receives a token. Each token decreases your terror radius during the chase. The next time a survivor rescues someone from the hook, the rescuer becomes the obsession.
I was just trying to remember furtive chase, and for some reason it's not ringing a bell. I don't know why.
It's another one that's really subtle, and the only way that you really know that he has it is when you unhook the obsession from a hook.
Mm-hmm.
So every time you hook the obsession, first of all, yes, your terror radius is going to decrease while you're in a chase. But then the other part of it is, say you hook your obsession and someone else comes up and saves them. That person who saves them becomes the obsession. So you will physically see the obsession switch from one person to another in the middle of the game. Normally, originally Decisive was the only thing that could do that. But then Furtive Chase came about with this, and you would start seeing obsessions moving around, and you'd be able. So he has Furtive Chase. It's one of those things that if I see it in game, it's like, oh wow, they've got Furtive Chase? Because back when Ghostface came out, and shortly after he came out, you'd see it a little bit, but then it decreased, and now there's so many other perks. It's so rarely seen.
Okay. Well, play now and see what happens to him next. It looks like he's getting the special.
Yep.
There is no telling what lies behind a smile. Normality can be the most lethal mask.
Yep, they definitely got the special.
The Ghostface chapter is available now, everywhere.
Everywhere.
If you take any random people out there who ask
this
what's
is
their
Matthew
list of the
Cote,
top
the head
10
of partnerships.
in the world of horror,
one of
Ghostface
the
is gonna be somewhere in there.
Original team. Many times considered the face of behavior.
Nice.
Not only is it an extremely
love
iconic
this.
look, it's a mask that everybody's seen, everybody knows, everybody can relate to, but it's also the first time where we have an opportunity to create our own character wearing that iconic mask. And it's very interesting. That's what we ended up doing with it.
I do remember vaguely watching a piece of back when it first came out, and I was so irritated with that little line right there. And I am still just like about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like the first time that they've been able to like take a licensed thing and put their own character behind it in a best of both worlds type thing. And I'm like, but it's not the real Ghostface.
Mm-hmm.
You have the rights to the mask. And yes, it's your killer behind it, but I want original Ghostface. I want my full licensed guy. Come on.
There's a character that's very bold and very enthusiastic, and probably the killer that we have in the game right now that's the happiest about being in the entity's realm.
For me, the goal was to create a character who could hide in plain sight and who would take on a mask at night. So I created a character called Jed Olsen, who is on the road. He's a journalist, but he's actually a serial killer called Danny Johnson. The actual mask is not really what makes him unique. It's really the fact that he's able to hide in plain sight, to be blending in the everyday. That's his true mask, actually. And that narcissistic, playful side of him is something that was kind of new and that we wanted to push and explore. And you'll see it in different aspects of his personality with the specific mori that he gets, but also the add-ons and the quotes that you can see in the game.
One of the biggest challenges was to fit the mask with another outfit, which was different from the one that people know. So we tried several concepts. For the first one, we wanted something that felt like it was our own version of the Ghostface outfit. So we went with a look that is more urban, stealthy, very menacing. So for the second outfit, we went with the devil's mask. For the outfit, we decided to go with a more ghostly effect. So it's like a big robe, but it's always moving.
So there's one very interesting mechanic in Dead by Daylight, something that's appreciated by survivors and killers, is the stalking mechanic. So it's been a while that we wanted to recreate another character that uses
yeah, you don't see it as often anymore.
Ghostface is a perfect fit. But we wanted to have a twist
really
on
good
it.
ones.
You approach stealthily the survivor, you have to stay concealed so that they don't see you, so that you're able to unlock stalking and then unlock the full power of the character. Playing Ghostface is really interesting and different than other characters that we have, since he has like this different approach to get to survivors, right? So as you're patrolling, you need to use the map to stay concealed. That's a new way to play, and it's pretty exciting. What's cool about this power is that it creates genuine stress for the survivors. You really have to be on the lookout for that Ghostface mask.
The first time that we played a prototype, you could hear the people scream on the floor. Like you knew that they were playing against the Ghostface.
Facing a stealthy character in Dead by Daylight, a character like Ghostface is going to be super creepy. Ghostface is a character that's been requested so often by the community, and we're so stoked that we finally have him in-game. Ghostface is a legend.
It's a really fun new mechanic that we're putting in there. It's a really cool, visually exciting character. Go out there and enjoy it.
Oh my goodness. I do like him a lot. I think he is, of the killers I've played, I think he is probably my favorite one to play. Well, that was a great video. That was hilarious watching him walk through the home store.
Yep.
But I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe.
And then don't forget to follow us over on Twitch, Trixiebella15, TheKateNextDoor. We are also on YouTube under those names, and as Ka Trixie, we have Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. So tweet, get to following us over there.
That's right. We'll see you in the next video.
All right, bye.
Bye.